All right, here we are again. Welcome everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are going, coming from, going to sleep, wherever you are. If you are in Asia, in Singapore, if you are in America, in Europe, welcome to our series of 100 Days of Immigrant Stories. And here I am again. One more day. It's Houston right now. Probably lunchtime for most people. For those who are joining us, welcome to our interview today. I'm gonna fix the camera a little bit so you can see more of our guest today. And today I have the privilege for 2 things. Number one, to be with a client and a friend, me, her client, becoming welcome Karencita over here. And also because I have a person of a country that I happen to know a little bit more recently. So everybody, welcome our guest today, Anastasiia Gudkov.
Yes.
Gudkov. And well, first of all, I'm just gonna let her, introduce herself, her name, where she's coming from, and then we're just gonna talk about her passions and all this amazing entrepreneurial spirit that she has, because that's how we met. Through work, through companies, through passion. So why don't you tell our audience a little bit about yourself?
Okay, hi everybody. I want to say, first of all, sorry for my English. It's not so perfect,
Nice, perfect.
Like Americans. But anyway, my name is Anastasiia and I'm from Ukraine, and I'm happy mother and wife. And my passion is photography now. I'm more concentrated on fashion style. And I do websites. I love some programming languages. I'm not so smart as those guys who create real programs, but I'm enough good for websites.
No, she's amazing. I've already seen her work. Thank you, Mariana. Thank you, Svelana. She's actually in Kiev.
You.
So you can say hi to her.
Hi Kiev, hi Ukraine.
There you go, in Ukraine. Hello. She's saying hello in English.
Ukraine. I hope you have spring already. I know that
It was cold.
chill.
Yeah, we met back in Kiev. Now, I want to speak a little bit about my trip so we can tell the audience a little bit about your country, because I think that's something amazing. I had the opportunity to visit Kiev, Ukraine, back in February. So let me take this off right here for a second. And now
She wants more.
oh my God. Okay, we're gonna let those messages come in right here. She wrote a message. I don't know what she's saying. Maybe you can translate to us.
Здорово, very warm.
Okay, very warm. Good to know that. So I had the opportunity.
Sorry, I should say Happy Women's Day. It was yesterday.
It was yesterday.
For all girls.
Yes. It was
It's
yesterday.
Big holiday for
So
for women.
I think it should be every single day, by the way. So I'm just getting all the notifications. Sanya, welcome Sanya from Croatia. I had the opportunity to visit Ukraine. And actually I met also her sister in her hometown, or at least where she lives at. Amazing, beautiful country where actually they speak 2 languages. Why don't you tell most people don't know that there's 2 official languages for those who don't know much about Ukraine?
Can you repeat?
Yeah, there are 2 languages.
Yeah, we have 2 languages: the Russian and the Ukrainian. Official, our state language is Ukrainian. But I would say that, my opinion, half of Ukraine speak in Russian, another half speaks in Ukrainian, and now. Last few years, people more and more started to speak in Ukrainian, and it's beautiful language.
Yeah, as you mentioned, the official language is Ukrainian, but I noticed something. I noticed, people talking to each other, and I was like, that sounds a little bit different than this. And they told me, oh, she's speaking Russian, he's answering back in Ukrainian, and they continue with the conversation.
Yeah, we can understand each other, no problem.
I thought that was, my example would be like if I meet somebody from Brazil and they speak to me only in Portuguese or Italian, and I continue to reply in Spanish, and in the flow of the conversation is insane. So now, a country that back in the day was dominated by the the USSR, what is it called?
USSR?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
No, I mean, I forgot the name in English. Dominated by a communist country, right? And now you're fully.
It was in the past.
No, but what I'm saying is like, even though for many people here have no idea that you come from a country that at some point was dominated by a communist, and now it's a mix of back history with the new implementation of the economy, open doors.
From Europe, different trends, and we are getting. I think we are getting close to Europe now. we're trying to.
I felt like I was in Europe totally. Even though it's not officially considered Europe, it feels like a total European country.
We hope so.
No, it is. It
Will
is
be official.
very close to Russia as well, because there's a lot of Russian influence in the country with its own identity, right?
Yes.
Their own food, their own customs,
Yeah, we
culture.
have some differences in meals, like borscht. I would say that it's our Ukrainian meal. Same time, it's more like Russian style.
Okay. And what is that like?
Almost the same. It's like a borscht, but not red. I would
Okay.
say.
Okay.
A little bit different recipe.
Now, customs and everything. I noticed something. That is a lot of the population that I was able to see a little bit. Everybody's highly educated, and a lot of technology people. A lot of when I meet your sister, when I talk to you, you're very high tech, very into web development and coding and marketing. And when I visited the places, this is why probably you have such a tremendous amount of talent on what you do.
Yeah, actually, we have a lot of, especially now, young people who are geeks. Can you say this?
Gigs, yeah.
Technically
Computer gigs.
Yeah, very good. And if some very talented, they can move to USA.
USSR, it's Insania.
USSR.
Sorry.
It's fine.
I haven't had coffee today, by the way. So, so that's probably why there's some influence for being techie, like a tech city. Your company is pretty much tech in a way.
If we are talking about web, Bereshka, where I tell about what I do, websites, SEO, and so on. Yes, but we like it because you can work from any place. You can travel and be at the beach and have a laptop, work on your website and your IT task, and so you feel free. And that's
you have the opportunity to work remotely anywhere. You recently were in Hawaii for how long?
A couple of weeks.
For like almost a month. So you were in Hawaii, you were able to still work remotely.
I always do. Comparing to people who work in the office, I don't have usually for myself like weekends. I work every day.
Every single day. There is, for us entrepreneurial people, there is no 8 to 5. There's no 11. There's like people may confuse that we're always working, but we have more flexibility on how we manage our time for sure. Because you don't have to ask permission if you have to go to the doctor, or if you want to run an errand, personal, what we consider personal. But we are 24/7 constantly thinking about business. So your company, which is listed right here, there's a website link, and there's also her Facebook page. So please go ahead, like her page, make a comment, leave us a comment right here. What is your type of clients, and what specifically do you offer to these clients?
Okay, this website is about photography, so now I do more fashion shooting. I work, actually, I can a little bit advertise my friend Jessie Dugan. She's jewelry designer, and we recently had a
Where is she? What city is she based on?
She's in Houston.
Houston, okay.
And so for now I do more fashion, sometimes newborn photoshoots, children, family photoshoots. But if we are talking about websites, it's going to be another website, web.bereshka.net. So
it's right here. Yes, it's not that complicated, but it's listed right here. Bereshka.net.
Web.bereshka.net. Yeah, where I offer my service for people who want to update website, for companies who want to create website. So
you also offer because we already met in the business. Lily, thank you so much. Lily, welcome to our series of interviews.
Hola.
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Hola.
The one thing is that you offer SEO, which is search optimization engine. You also offer some work in the coding and optimizing if you already have a website. You also offer social media.
Yes, it's a big complex of different tools, different ways to promote your website. You cannot say that you only should write 100 articles to your website to promote. You should do all. You should use your social media. You should put keywords to your website. You should have a strategy, and it's a big and long process.
It's a process. That's one of the things that we business owners forget, that we want everything tomorrow and everything working, and it's not like that. Also, she's an artist, and I've been able to see some, if you go to her website or Facebook page, you also have a huge passion for photography. What can you tell our Facebook audience today a little bit about that passion and that artsy, you know, part of you?
Yeah, sure. One day, my husband offered me to buy a camera, maybe 5 years ago.
Okay.
And at that time, I said, "Oh, we need something very small,
Thank
very
you, Anna.
light." So, and it was the day when I started to take some pictures, and then I saw that, oh wow, it looks interesting, and I just continue, read a lot, watch different online, I would say, lessons, practicing. Light is the biggest challenge for all photographers, so you just need to practice, and first, when you start do it good from the point of quality, then you can start think about something to do creative. So when you're already enough skilled, you
Correct.
can create something interesting.
Because I was asking you if you did modeling before, because by the way, we're sitting here, but she's tall.
Yeah,
we should be like this, but she's pretty tall. And I asked her, have you done modeling? And she's like, "Man, I noticed that you really want to be more behind the camera person, more of the creative, you know, the scenery, the movement. Even though you're already done modeling, I need to put this on the description before I forget. Thank you, Anna, for the appreciation. Just loving this project. Now, so you're combining your passion of photography with your entrepreneurial skills of web development and media, branding, development for many companies. And I notice from friends that you have the power of an entrepreneur. You come, connect, mingle, create, deliver. That's something that a lot of people have to have. How do you find Houston in that sense? A difficult city to meet new clients, friends, potentials, or actually the opposite?
Actually, for me, it looks very easy, and I would say that when I was in Kiev, I used to work for many big companies. Most of all them it was automotive companies like Mercedes-Benz, Toyota, Lexus, and it was like about 5 different companies. And last one it was Toyota and Lexus, and I had a general director. He is Japanese, and I think he taught me a lot. Different. He was like my mentor.
Yes.
Mentor, and. He explained me a lot about business. Even he didn't explain me like verbally, but I just watched him.
Watching the best thing is to watch somebody or do it.
How he treats to clients, and now I think when I build my business, I always remember how he treats people, and just amazing experience, and influenced my life a lot. So as for now, what did you ask?
No. I was saying is because you have that entrepreneurial, hunger and attitude.
Oh, yeah,
and sometimes we have it, sometimes we develop it, and sometimes the environment make you not continue to do so, because I think Houston is probably a city that favors that welcoming arena. What do you think about that?
I think any area that we could consider has many specialties, but there's always just very few who are the best. It's the place where I want to be. So just do what you do in the best way, and you always will have the best clients, good money, and so on.
By the way, very quickly, the way we met, it was through this painting right here.
Yes.
The artist called Betirri. His name is Betirri. He's not, I don't know if he's here right now. Andrea Gomez, welcome to our series of interviews for 100 Days of Immigrants Stories. And Betirri, which maybe I'll try to link him over here, introduces in regard to websites and in regard to branding and development. Now, it's funny because I'm looking at you. We're talking about different people, how we met, and how you ended up meeting one of our photographers in a coffee place. Houston has that I don't know, that sense of sparkle.
Actually, sir, I feel now that Houston is pretty small because I just
you know everybody when you come out.
Friends that and it's not really big. maybe some worlds here that connect with each other, and we have so many friends.
You ended up running into everybody when you go out, right?
When I check, you know, this one, that person. You...
No, but I think what it is, because I already had this conversation before. It's like, oh my God, Houston is so small. It's 6 million over here, 6.5 million population. So it's not that large, it's not that small. Welcome, Hurt, to the interviews. I appreciate. And it's because we live in a community of creators. So we're bumping into people that are actually running the shows. That's what I call it. Not excluding anybody else, but you know, the people, bar owners, club owners, restaurant owners, entertainers, theater, most of them live in the city, and by living in the city, we ended up bumping into each other.
And we have common interests.
Correct. Tell us about a little bit of sports, because you know I've also run into you at the gym.
Yes.
I go with my sister to the gym, or just go by myself, and there she is in the TRX. How important is fitness for you?
Yeah, I always, as probably everybody, a lack of time. And, wildlife, I love TRX. Right? Is it correct?
It's called TRX. Actually, there's an amazing TRX in Ukraine. I want to try to tag him over here if I can. If you're watching, I appreciate TRX, and I forget the name of it.
I love TRX because it's short, like 30 minutes workout, but it's very intensive, and it can be hard. Depends on which level you choose, and if it's advanced, yes, it's hard. And I like it. And there's no maybe a few seconds stop, breathe. But I usually take 2 workouts, like totally 1 hour, and that's what I love.
How many times? I mean, I'm just curious. I want to translate this to you know, you're a business owner and a mother, and you didn't grow up here, so you don't have family here, so you're doing this alone.
Our wives, Ukrainians, they cook, they clean, they do all the.
So you're a you know what they call a housewife right here, but you're not a housewife. You're also being home, maintaining your home. Spouse, your child. How difficult? No, how important is to always try to make a point that you actually go work out?
For me, sport. Before I was more obsessed about my shape and how I look and so on, but for now, not so much. Actually, for me, more important to have workout in order to put my brain
in order.
Place, yeah, in order. Sometimes it helps me. And with the baby, when you need to make 100 businesses per day, you just don't have time sometimes to eat. So I can lose weight even not to go to gym.
Okay.
So being in a good shape. But one of the main reasons to go to sport, to run, it just refresh your mind and become.
Yeah, it's funny because you know maybe I relate to you in that sense of the fitness is because. People tell me, oh my God, how do you plan your workouts? And I said, I don't plan any, 0. It's like, I don't plan brushing my teeth. But guess what? My mom harassed me so much to brush my teeth that it became a habit, and because part of my lifestyle is something I do not tolerate not being in shape or not going to the gym. But it has to be there. And out of the busyness, because I feel what you're saying, like you get so many things and you got like hour by hour by hour by hour, which makes life so beautiful. But then you know that you have to make it at some point to the gym or to work out or to run or to the TRX. Now you're obsessed with TRX, which is a tremendous, great discipline. Now we have a promise to keep these videos very, very, very small on the YouTube channel that is going to be launched hopefully this week. Welcome, Laila. In the YouTube channel, we have longer interviews, more business oriented. If you want to know, if you want to pick their brains, JC picked their brains on YouTube, JC Wired, which is coming up. But on this one, we keep it short. We keep it as fresh and as refreshing as possible. And before I let you go, I got a lot of friends that I met in Ukraine and Kiev, and they are watching my videos because I've gotten comments. So why don't you do me a favor, and why don't you tell my friends, my new friends, and also my older friends in Ukraine, a little bit about Houston in
Ukrainian?
In either Ukrainian or Russian, however you prefer.
Yeah, I live here so long. I would say that sometimes I already mix Russian words with English, but I will try to switch now. Okay, about Houston. Houston может, не такой раскрученный город, как Лос-Анджелес или Нью-Йорк, но тем не менее он очень интересный, он совершенно не скучный. И Техас — это большой очень штат, один из самых больших. Хьюстон — это 4-й по величине город в Америке. Здесь очень много меценатов, богатых людей, инвесторов, которые помогают городу быть интересным, живым. И здесь очень много культурно-развлекательных программ, опера, балеты, оркестры. Поэтому сюда стоит приехать, а жить здесь особенно удобно, потому что здесь довольно все развито, здесь очень хорошее образование. Для семьи идеально, потому что не так суетно и, может, в некоторой степени опасно, как в Нью-Йорке или в том же Лос-Анджелесе. Не такие пробки здесь огромные, но тем не менее это мегаполис, здесь здорово, и, как по мне, здесь интересно и не так сложно делать бизнес. Ну, по крайней мере, у меня это получается.
Clear. No, but I understood ballet. I understood some words like, you know, like something in the opera, in the entertainment. Thank you, Flores. Flores Montoya, she was just right here. We just met, the three of us, with Flores Montoya, who just joining in. Yeah, she's right now watching. And Betirri, look, Betirri is joining us right now. Hi, Betirri. Look, this painting.
We just finished to make his website. It's already launched.
But were you with him earlier or just?
A couple of days.
Ago. So congratulations on the project. I know you guys are working together. Yeah. Betirri, this painting is becoming famous. I'm just kidding. And Slivana is saying something. I don't know what did you say?
She says that I will come for sure.
To Houston. See, and I'm guessing you were, telling the beautiful things about Houston. So
yeah, I just thought that maybe Houston is not so popular in our countries.
Yeah, like New York, like LA, yeah.
But it's still very interesting.
And similar too, in a way.
Similar, and it's the fourth biggest city in
the US.
Country,
yeah.
Right?
Population, and also everything is big in Texas, that's what they say. So we are keeping our promise together, and before I let you go, since yesterday was, International Women's Day, and you live here in Houston, Texas, and you're from Ukraine, from what town?
I'm from Luhansk.
Which is the east of Ukraine. Why don't you leave our women today with a beautiful message, that girl that is thinking about embracing or starting her own business. What type of advice or what kind of opinion or observation can you leave them with today?
Yeah, I would say don't give up. Use each minute. Sometimes let yourself have rest, but use time as much as possible. Use, for example, when you're driving, listen something audios that can help you grow up. When you're running on a gym, again, watch or listen something that may help you, because time never stops. It's going, and every day what you put in it, then in future it will help you. Just be skilled. Like some people say me, oh my god, you're lucky because you got this, that. No, there is nothing common with lucky. Just what you choose, what you do. I could just sit at home on the sofa, nothing to do, but where I would be, I cannot say that I achieved now.
You wouldn't be here either. You wouldn't be.
Yeah,
we would have met. Yeah. Number one. So I agree with you. Time to reinforce your message is the only asset that is given to you and me and her in the same quality and quantity. What we do with it is what makes it a huge difference. So, guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for all the thumbs up and the love and everything else. I know this is going to be flowing around. Please, if you think this has any value to you, leave us a comment. We love the comments. Share it on your walls, share it with your friends, and we will continue with 100 days of immigrants in America. So thank you so much, and have an amazing rest of the week. Thank you so much for staying with us. Thank you.
Me.
So, bye. How do you say bye-bye in Ukrainian?
Пока.
Пока. Ciao, ciao.